Come on over, baby. Come on over. Come on over, love bugs. My voice is a little shot. Yeah. Um, what's going on? How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. Y'all got to excuse my voice. I had, yesterday was a little tough for me, so I was crying and stuff, so kind of messes with my sinuses, and my voice is a little dried out. But I'm here for y'all. I got my energy together. I just wanted to start off by saying sleep in peace to my granddad. I love him down to the ground, my fellow Virgo soul. And I love you all so much for your condolences. I really do appreciate y'all. I saw all of the sweet messages. It made me feel better. I was really happy. What happened? He had cancer. He succumbed to it. He had stomach cancer. So that's what happened. So I'm glad that his suffering is over, because even though it hurts that I will no longer be able to see him, hang out, talk, get advice, he's not suffering anymore, because it was hard for him. He had a tough time on his way out. So I'm saying all of this to say as well, y'all know I'm low-key a health nut. Sometimes I deviate from what I usually would eat, but I just need all of us to really, 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 really focus on gut health. And every illness starts in the gut, and we only have this one vessel. A lot of the food and everything that they got, the air, is all working against us. I'm just gonna put it like that. So really pay attention and be mindful of your diet. And even if you're not an old person yet, like I said, this is the one set of organs. This is the one vessel that you are going to have for your whole entire life. So do your best taking care of yourself, and don't eat a bunch of meat. It's just a lot, Make sure you take your vitamins. Make sure you take your herbs. Make sure you're active. You work out. We melanin rich, so we need sun, especially for women when we having issues in the gut and with the uterus and stuff like that. We need to upkick the vitamin E and the vitamin D. It has a lot to do with problems and stuff that we have. And this is why I'm always drinking kombucha. This one is really, really good, by the way. This is really good. Pink Lady Apple, y'all need to get into this. And I've been drinking kombucha and taking probiotics and doing all of these things before it was trendy, so to speak. I'm always doing a green juice, a cold pressed juice, beet juice. I'm always doing moringa. That's really naturally who I am. And we got to really get into health. Health is wealth. It doesn't matter how much money you have or how successful you are. If you're not healthy, then you will not be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. He was 71 years old. Well, he would have been 71 years old, I believe, on the 25th, which is in a couple days. So he was just shy of his 71st birthday. But, if he would have probably had healthier eating habits, he would have been here longer. He was really, really healthy and into fitness. I will say that. But everything got to go hand in hand. And you can't wait until you're older, you know what I mean, to really start watching what you eat when the doctor has to tell you not so much sodium, don't, not too many carbs, not too many carbohydrates. Stop, Bambino. Oh my God, this cat. I'm gonna have to put him away, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry if I sound crazy. Come here. What is it? My bad. He ran, so no, kombucha is like a fermented drink. This one has it's like a tea. So a lot of them, the base is black tea or oblong tea or something like that. And I can't even see what the ingredients. So this has organic kombucha, cold pressed apple juice. This has apple in it. Apple's really good for your stomach too. Live active cultures, filtered water, lactic. I can't even pronounce this. Cane sugar, black tea, green tea, carbonation, and that's pretty much it. Like I don't buy stuff where it's too many ingredients that I can't read. This is really small. Y'all know I wear glasses. I ain't got my motherfucking reader, so don't judge me. I have to judge your eye. All right. But is this, or y'all see me drinking the other brand that's called Kavita. I think I spelled it Savita when somebody asked me. I typed it in the wrong way. Let me say hey y'all. What's going on? Hey Mia, yes. Hey DH. Hey Nikki. Hey Righteous Daughter. Hey Coco. Hey Rihanna. Hey Miss Queen Kitty or Miss Kitty Queen, Kitty Cat Queen. What's going on, Majestic? Yes, sorry I'm late. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Y'all know I love y'all down to the ground. Two Fly, who this? What's up? Your cat passed last Monday and I'm still grieving. Yeah. Your condolences. Thank you. All right. So it looked like we got enough of y'all up in here. Make sure you pay the entry fee to my house, which is free $99. Hit the like button. Don't play with me, play with your mama. And make sure that you are subscribed. Shouts out to my new subscribers because it's growing daily. Yeah, we about to get into it. So y'all know this guy, let me show y'all this guy. First of all, I don't know how tall he is exactly, but he's like a short guy. Y'all know we done talked about the Napoleon complex when we was talking about Tory Lanez and when he pop out Meg Thee Stallion, and we was talking about the baby. You know, like they always tend to have these big egos, these larger than life personas, or they're funny. They have something with them a lot of the times because they feel like they gotta you know, make up for the fact of what they lack in height and size, should I say. This guy took it to the next level. He's so sad. Nobody pays him any attention. He's not that guy in real life. Bambino, stop. You was not over here doing none of that. Lord. Shouts out to Shamar_Allion. And I will say this. A lot of melanin rich men absolutely came to our defense. They was chewing him out. This is a stitch that one of them made because I saved his original clips, but you know he got banned because he just was going way too hard. Listen to what he had to say. Why you big females reject short men?
Females reject short men. Answer in the comments and share.
So I catfished a few chicks before in dating apps and they blocked me. No matter how nice you are, they will still reject you in a heartbeat.
Why do you females always reject the nice guys like me for them dope dealers out there?
Grape.
Females will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me.
What do you...
Did y'all get... Yo, this cat is really doing the most. I don't know why he doing this. Did y'all hear him say he catfished some women and he's saying that people rejected him and he's such a nice guy? Sir, you are not a nice guy. This does not give nice guy. This gives psychomaniac. This gives creep. This gives high alert. Did y'all just see him say that women need to be great that don't want to get with him? Wait, we got to rewind that. Y'all got to excuse me. I feel like I'm starting off a little off, but I'm here. Y'all got to excuse me, all right? If we in the building, we in the building. My energy levels is getting up there. Listen to this.
Beat.
Why do you females always reject the nice guys like me for them dope dealers out there?
Grape.
Females will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me.
What? He said women will always deserve to be great for rejecting nice guys like him. Nice guys don't say things like that. Nice guys don't even think things like that. And the fact that people was actually liking his post was so disturbing. Crazy.
What do you females get from putting nice guys last? That's what I want to know.
So not
the fact that he keeps saying nice guy this, nice guy that, Nice guys that are naturally and genuinely nice don't have to constantly proclaim that. There is nothing nice about this man. This is a very sinister, wicked man that every woman needs to be on the lookout for.
Only do females put nice guys last. For some reason, they also put light-skinned men like me last, and that just can't happen.
This is given like mass murderer. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? It's given very much school pow vibes. Like, yes, Stevie J, exactly. Stevie J, the Chucky doll was the good guy. Well, Stevie J called himself the good guy, and the Chucky doll called himself the good guy. And when Storm Monroe be saying I'm the good guy, I'll be like, sir, please don't say that, because now I got to look at you sideways. Like, now I got to look at you sideways. And he's short, y'all. The guy is a little goober. So he's really like walking around angry because he feels like he's like super rejected. And the thing is, I saw this other woman, I don't think I have it in the queue, but a Caucasian woman that lives, where he lives. And she said she was walking, it was like snowing or something. And he came up to her and was like, can I walk with you? And she said, okay, like whatever, like, I don't want it to be weird or whatever, like we're in public. So they're walking and he's trying to drag her into the woods. I don't know if this is true because everybody's jumping on the clout train. So you just never know. But she was like, no, this guy is really dangerous in real life. I had an encounter with him. He was trying to drag me in the woods and I wouldn't go. And he started hurling insults. And I'm like, I believe it. He's little zesty, socially awkward. Oh my God. Yes. Red Flags Park. So this is a guy who's on page where actually like he stitched it. And this is what he had to say.
See, these the motherfuckers we got to get rid of. These the ones we got to get rid of. He's telling you, like, he's definitely the one that'll go out on a date because a girl felt sorry for him and he did some dumb shit like chop her up in a cube steak and can't nobody find her ass no more. He's the one that'll do that shit. And like for these weirdos that's telling you and showing you who they are, like we can't wait till it happens. Let's get his ass off the street. Let's throw him in a straitjacket right now. Let's get him up out of there. Cause what the fuck? Like, how can people just say stuff and we just be like, yeah, we just gotta wait till it happens? No, let's get him off the street. Let's set him up. Let's set him up. Let's get that straitjacket ready for real. We letting these rejected ass incels take their pain out on the world, and then when they do something crazy, like, well, when he was rejected and he was a loner and nobody gave him a chance, fuck him. Get rid of him. Get him out of there. What the fuck, bro?
Why do you big females reject short men? Answer in the comments.
Yo, is that not wild? We're not safe. Even short guys, big guys, tall guys, black guys, white guys. It's really not safe. Yo, and this is why, and I know this is not politically correct for me to say, but the patriarchy also is in place. It's a system that helps to protect us. It is. As much as, we want to tear it down and rip it down. Oh my God. It also protects us because ultimately we need men to protect us from other men. If men had no one to answer to, if men had no consequence, if men literally knew that they could grape, pillage, pow, and do all of these things without any repercussions, could you imagine what type of open season it would be on women? When there's natural disasters that take place, like for instance, Haiti, do you know how many cases of women were raped, essayed, DV'd, women and children by men? Because there was no structure, because there was mass destruction and chaos. So if they don't have infrastructure, if they don't have a law that they need to abide by, men, like I said, and argue with your mother, by nature are naturally destructive. It just is what it is. They literally would have us out here. It wouldn't be safe for us if we didn't have other men with some type of morale that upheld other men to a certain standard. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? This is why, I'm not, my views is a little different. Like I'm of this world. I'm a millennial. However, I do believe that we do need some of the ways of old because it's a protection. Even like what they're trying to do and, invading our spaces, certain types of XY, should I say, coming into our bathrooms. They want to bully their way into our locker rooms. If we didn't have other men to tell them, no, we're not going to allow you to do that, then it would be open season. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get to it, Mia. At the end of the day, it would be open season. Because men, they, a lot of them, they overpower us physically. It's not a mental or an emotional thing. It's a physical thing. And that's the truth. And we underestimate their nature. We always giving them the benefit of the doubt. We always saying not all. Clearly not all, but the majority wins and majority rules. And you got to think about the psyche of a lot of men out here. Think about the state, especially of our community. Think about how the men that has risen to power, think about how they got there. How did they acquire their wealth? How did they acquire assets, land? What did they do? This is the nature. And we just got to be real about it. We really do. We got to keep it real. It sounds crazy. You don't want to group everybody together. But I mean, he's not the only man that really thinks this way. And if men knew, like I said, that they could get away with all of these crimes without going to the slammer or without another man coming to the aid and the rescue of women, they'd be out here. It would be the purge. Y'all seen the purge? Y'all seen the purge, right? It would be the purge out here. It would be. It is what it is. Now, nobody don't want to hear that because it don't sound right. We like to live in delusion when it comes to men. We just do. And I'm not even just making this is not just about melanin rich women. I ain't thinking that small. I would never think that small when it comes to the opposite sex. Look at what's going on in these third world countries and how women and children are treated. Seriously, y'all need to think about stuff like that. It ain't just about our community. It's really not. It's about the nature of men. And like I said, if we did not have men to protect us from men, we would be fucked. And I'm gonna stick beside it. And that's how I feel. Argue with your mother. I look, it is what it is. If we could not call the popo, even though we don't have I should have made me some tea. Even though we don't have the best relationship with them in our community, they still help us. They still help to protect us against the men of our community. It's true. They may not always come to our aid the way that we need them to, but they've come to our aid enough. Now, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'm not flying. I'm sitting pretty and brown, planted in my pink chair. Speaking of, I want to show y'all this other video that I saw, because y'all know we're going to get into the random man in ATL that's been going super viral on Twitter and on TikTok. However, I want to show y'all this other video because, a lot of people, they women and men in general always say, oh, women saying they don't need men and they just want men and so on and so forth. We do need men to a degree to protect us from other men. And I came across this video that directly speaks to what I've been telling you guys over here at the Love Jump Show. Let me see what this video is. Oh, God. Okay, now look at this. And once again, this is a Caucasian man. Okay, but he's in a diverse group of women. He's around a diverse group of women. It's like a podcast. I believe it's like Pearly, the Pasty Pearl Show or something like that. Okay. So now listen to what this man is saying. He thought he ate. He really thought he ate.
I was actually once driving my date home, and she said to me, I don't need a man. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah. I said, so get the out the car and hitchhike. Turned out she got kidnapped. And that's a great example of why women need men. I was actually.
So you as a man kicked a woman out, which I'm sure it was probably nighttime, right? You kicked her out somewhere where she had to hitchhike. So she probably was on the side of a road somewhere. She wasn't maybe in the a residential area where she could easily get to safety. And then she was kidnapped. and this is a prime example of why women need men, and you thought you fucking ate. Who kidnapped her? Was it another woman or was it another motherfucking man? He really thought he ate with that. And this is what I'm saying when I say we need men only to protect us from them. I don't give a fuck. Listen to what I'm saying. We need men to help protect us from them and their predatory ass nature. I'm going to say it again. This man is gloating about leaving a woman on the side of the road. First of all, your morale really let you do that. Like, you really thought you ate saying that. And then you're going to say she got kidnapped and say this is why women need men. Because we need protection from men. Like, how it's the idiocy. Like, I just, y'all. We can't make this up. We really cannot make this up. So you, a grown man, put this woman out on the side of the road, no protection. She's nowhere. If she got a hitchhike, that means she's on a highway or somewhere. She gets kidnapped by another man, and you thought you ate. You really thought you ate with that. We really cannot make this up, y'all. We can't make it up. That's why I'm not all the way mad at the patriarchy. I'm really not. This other video. I'm really not all the way mad. I don't fully subscribe to feminism. I just don't. And you know, and the thing is, sometimes I have reservations about saying things like this because I feel like people are too dense to really understand what it is that I'm saying. But we got to talk about it. We have to. And, you know, on my platform, I don't want to be fake. We need men to protect us from them. It just is what it is. In any other capacity, when you really think about it, I mean, I love men. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't. I have a great time with men. Men help me out. I have fun. Like, I'm not going to pretend like, you know, I don't like to be around men, like, because that would be a lot. However, to live my livelihood, I don't need a man to be alive. That's not how any of this works. To be safe from them, yes, absolutely, I need a man. So we want to really put it like, for protection, 10 toes down, I need a man. Because men, and I'm going to keep saying this in a bunch of different ways, for the people in the back, men protect us from them, period. What did your father teach you when you growing up? Boys ain't nothing. Boys will be boys. Boys only want one thing. Boys only want one thing. Don't dress a certain way because of boys. Don't let boys touch you this way. Be mindful when you are walking down the street at night because of men. Watch your back because of men. Carry pepper spray because of men. We need to get a license because of men. Do y'all see the trending? Do y'all see the trending topic? Do y'all see the trending thread? And then everybody get up here and act fucking delusional. And it'd be that part for me. Every man is not a terrible, horrible, scary predator. I'm not saying that. A lot of men know. And this is not just only black men. We not doing that. It's not giving that. It's bigger than it. It's not just the men in our community because they're so motherfucking vain that they're just gonna get up here and try to act like it's solely about them. That's not. It never gave that. Now look at this video, y'all. I'm sorry. Keep. Look at this video. That's why I hate crying because I feel like it always like I have headaches. I be stuffy. It's just, it gives a lot. Okay. So why do women say they don't need a man? Now listen to this, right?
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
Wait, I gotta run this back. I have to run this back. I'm gonna run this back. I need y'all to pay attention to this. Listen to this. Please listen to this.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What? He could learn one or two things from a woman.
Like what?
Yeah, love.
Okay. Do you think that men are incapable of love without a woman teaching them?
No,
Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotions?
because we're more passionate, right? Yeah, we're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
Hey, love bugs, make sure y'all misspell the cuss words, okay? Even, the D word and the P and all of that, because I want y'all's comments to be able to stay up here.
We burst.
Okay. All right. Why do so many women today?
All right, I'm going to play this 2 more times because I really need y'all to listen to what he's saying. Like, listen to this.
They say they don't need a man.
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
Did y'all just, all right. Did y'all, thank you. You got it. Yes. Isn't that a woman? Isn't a maid a woman? Isn't the people that he's hiring to do his domestic work women? Period. That made me so mad when I heard this because I was like, is this, what? It's cognitive dissonance. You saying I don't need a woman, I don't need you, but I'm going to hire women to do everything that I need to be done. But I don't need you. Yeah, let's play that again. Because these girls, they ain't with the shits enough to catch what just happened. Like, you're hiring a sex worker, that's a woman. You're hiring a maid, that's a woman. You're having friends, that's women, but yet you don't need women. You do need women. You do. Everybody you're going to hire to do those domestic works and to be an in-house cooch or a cooch here, that's still your need for women. Why they keep trying to pull a wool over our eyes? I'm really over it. I really am. Now let's play this again because as soon as I heard this, I was punching the air. Like everything he just said that he was going to hire someone to do, he's hiring a woman. He thought he ate. These men keep thinking they eating because of the women that they're talking to.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What? He could learn one or two things from a woman.
Like what?
Love. Yeah, love.
Okay. Do you think that men are incapable of love without a woman teaching them?
I do. I personally do. Love is more of an action thing. And love, I don't think men innately embody that. I feel like they're taught that. They're nurtured from their mother. Don't you always hear of the term tough love being more of a masculine thing? Or men saying, oh, I'm emotionally unavailable. I'm more logical. I don't operate from that space. Teach me how to love. What did Music Soul Child say? Teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Y'all know that song, girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. Oh, I can sing in a lower register like a man right now because I sound crazy. But y'all picking up what I'm putting down.
No.
Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotions?
Because we do define love and emotions. We do.
Passionate, right? Yeah, we're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
We burst.
Okay, all right.
No, there's literally studies of placing young boys in a house with no structure, no mother, no nothing, and they're destructive. They're tearing it down. They're warring against each other. They're fighting. They put women in the house together. They may be a little catty, but they're creating systems. They're organizing. They're delegating. It's just how we are naturally set up. They lied to us like a Persian rug and created a system that puts them on top and makes us the lesser, that made them superior when in reality, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Argue with your mother. How many times have we heard, you got to teach a man how to treat you? You got to teach a man how to love you. You got to show a man how to love you. We've heard that time and time again because it is not something that comes naturally. It just is what it is. Yeah, that part, unless he's hiring men. they was they was poolside drinking. They wasn't ready. That's hilarious. That's why it's important to think before you answer a question. Exactly, because literally, he answered the question for them by asking them that dumb ass question. Oh, why do men need a woman when I could hire a maid? I could hire somebody to clean up my house. I could hire somebody to come and give me sex on demand. I could hire somebody. But when you tell them, pay me, give me what I'm worth, I have these standards, I have these expectations, you asking for too much, yet they recognize that all that you do is literally a fucking job. Man, I can't. It really is upsetting. It upsets me and my motherfucking homegirls. It really do. And y'all my homegirls, so I know y'all picking that up in the chat. That's why women are usually the nurturers and men go to war. Ding, 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 ding. And thank you for the super chat, boo. I appreciate you. It's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Miss Swear they don't need us. Yeah, like I said, the first currency in exchange was in exchange for a woman, for some coochie. They'll go out and hire escorts and ladies of the night. Did y'all see that woman that said she was eating ASAP Rockies and eating little baby's groceries and little baby gave her 40K? These men know, a lot of men pay like they weigh. They just don't talk about it because they don't want you to know they're paying it. If a man got to pay you or really treat you a certain way, he's not going to tell his friends he paid you. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. And what are we really getting? What are we getting out of these situations? We provide all of this free labor. We sacrifice our bodies, our mental health, our emotional stability. We give up our wombs. We do a lot. We're helpmates. We help these men build careers. We give them legacy. And yet they sit up here and pretend like it means absolutely nothing. But when they say they don't need you, they say we could hire you to do all of the jobs that you would otherwise do for free if I gave you what you wanted in return. You see how that works? It's mindfuckery and manipulation at its finest. I'm not about to sit up here and let these scrub the ground ninjas manipulate me. Take me to Petco. And I don't give a fuck. Argue with your mother. Oh, that's why ain't nobody gonna wife you. Why do they keep continuously making it seem like it's a prize to be wifed by one of them? We are the prize at the end of the day. We know that. They know that. That's why they say stuff like I could hire a prostitute. Because they know they actually need sex. They do. We've been tricked into devaluing and duping ourselves and giving ourselves away for fucking pennies on a dollar because we let them trick us once again into believing that we were worthless. That we were worthless, that we don't mean anything. And I was watching this show with Tanya TKO, shouts out to her, and Princella. And they were talking about men being born at the wall. You know how they say we hit the wall? And this is why they're always wondering what our body count is, and our past is constantly being held against us because we are born with value and they are not. And this is the ideology that they preach. We just don't recognize it because, once again, especially in our community, Tanya TKO and Queen Princella was saying the way that they treat us and the way that they say our value is given to us at birth, but then it depreciates over time. They do that so that we get stuck with them and settle. And I say this to y'all all the time too. So that we settle, we don't explore our options, and we take whatever we could get because we feel like time is running out. They give us this imaginary time clock. Yes, of course, biologically, if you want to conceive, then you do need to do things within a certain window, which even that window is not all the way true, because there's women that's having babies in their 40s, and everybody be trying to make it seem like if you ain't got a kid by 30, then you just ain't never gonna. And it's a lie, it's a scam. I have women in my family that have conceived naturally in their 40s. You know, everybody doesn't have the same situation, I know, but it's not that rare. It's not as rare as they make it seem. However, they said men are born at the wall because they have to build and create their value. And that's where the envy and resentment comes from, especially in our community, because they already looking at themselves as on the bottom. Think about this, y'all. They already feel defeated because of their place in society. So on top of that, I started off on the same playing field as my counterpart, which is a melanin-rich woman, and she seems to be excelling. And yet, I'm doing a little good here or there. There's pockets of us, but they're whipping us out when you really think about it. So that resentment starts to settle in. And like I said, they punch down instead of stepping their dick up. Thanks for the super chat again, boo. Historically, a woman's worth was based on her ability to have children. These men today degrade mothers. This part too, the war against single mothers. I talk about this all the time as well. I think it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And Dr. Umar, you know, a broke clock is right twice a day. Y'all know I don't really fuck with him like that. But these days, I don't know if he's pandering. I don't know what the hell it is, but the message needs to get out. And he surely served those motherfucking guys that was trying to get him to, like, you know, degrade and drag women. He wasn't with it, and I respected that. He was like, the problem in our community is that we're not, the men aren't community minded. And instead of degrading and bashing single mothers, why don't you help? It's too much of an individual mindset that melanin rich men have. And that's why it's harder for them to get a leg up. They talk about crabs in the barrel. It's mostly them that have that mentality. A lot of us work together. A lot of us commune. I say this all the time. If you go to, you know, one of my besties, she's in school right now studying to be an esthetician. Her instructor is a melanin-rich woman. Majority of the women in the class are melanin-rich women. We're literally teaching each other things. We have online courses. We're doing it way more, you know? And this is not to say that they're not, but not at the same level, not at the same speed. It just is what it is. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. Oh, you did, Mia? Okay. See, that they would be like, that's a geriatric pregnancy. Well, I guess I'm going to have a geriatric pregnancy because I ain't got no damn kids yet. I don't care. And I ain't about to have one this year. So I guess I'm going to be having a geriatric one. Excuse me. But you see how they be like, oh, what value do women have? And then name off a list of things that they're going to pay for women to do. Now, look at this. Look at this video, y'all. This really took me out. I was just like, this really, really upset me. I got to show y'all this video. Okay, shout out to Hot Wing Bay. Now, this is actually her account. So this happened to her 2 days ago. She posted this. I don't know if they're married, but let me see. Is it her husband? No, her baby daddy, her man, kicks her out on her 30th birthday because she went on a vacation instead of paying her half of the rent. This is why I will never go 50-50 with a man for overhead. Get some fucking body else to do it. I'd rather live by myself and take me to Petco. And at the end of the day, I'm a hot bitch. I could get a man to pay my... I could get me somebody. You're cock blocking me now. If I got to go 50-50 with you, if I got to struggle to pay the overhead, Now you're cock blocking me because I could be out with somebody else that would do it. You say no, I say next. Period. Point blank. We got to adopt that. You say no, I'm going to say next. Because there's somebody out there that will. And they try to trick you. They trick us. I'm telling you. Look at this, y'all. This pissed me off so bad.
Pay the rent. Meanwhile, he was here for months. Didn't pay for nothing. The power was off. The gas was off. Like, we fucking starved on some fucking days. Didn't have no food. I held this shit down. But the 1 month that
Did you tell me that we didn't have no food? No.
I don't know if y'all can hear her because I believe the TV is playing in the background. But she's basically saying, I held this down. The gas was off at one point. The electrics was off at one point. I paid for everything at one point. We was starving and didn't have no food, and I paid for the food. I went out and got it and struggled through the mud. The one time I did not come up with my half of the rent, you want to kick me out. This man literally tried to get an order of protection on her, y'all, because 1 month she did not pay her half of the rent. This is crazy. And she has his children. So she's not only is she taking care of his children, she's taking care of him. She's working a full job. She started a business. Get somebody else to do it.
But the 1 month I don't pay rent, you file a restraining order to get me out the house because I went on a vacation.
You told me that you had the money to pay the rent.
You're upset that I left. You're so mad.
I'm not gonna pay this back.
And so this man.
I see how unattractive this man is. He got little man boobs, a keg belly, flappy arms, hair faded out in the top. He's not even hot. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Just put a restraining order out on me.
You didn't say anything.
This man put a restraining order out on me, right?
If you're not gonna help, if you're not gonna pay your way, you can't pay your way.
So fuck all the.
He said, if you're not gonna pay your way, then you gotta go. Like, pay your way, sir. She is the mother of your children. If you are broke, scrub the ground ass ninja, just say that and go. This is why I won't do that. I'm not doing 50-50. I'd rather be by myself. I really would. Or if hey, rich bitch is in my blood. It's gonna happen one way or another. I'm gonna touch me an end. If I'm paying for everything, which I really don't ever see that, you gotta do whatever the fuck I tell you to do. Cause now you my son. You're my son. If I'm paying everything, you're my son. Shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, take care of these kids, do whatever I tell you, rub my feet, give me some head. Look.
Other months where I held this shit down, right?
Other months. You paid the rent by yourself 1 month. And I've been paying by my.
Why are you so mad though? Bro, you put a restraining order out on me. You really kicking me out? It says a family protection service. I read the shit.
Yeah, it's a family protection order.
So let me read it. Let me see the paperwork. If you're so big and bold to do this,
Do you see this? Who is saying stay single until you find a man to pay your bills? First of all, I'm not fucking with no man that can't pay his own overhead. We're grown ass people. If I am dating a man, he should be able to pay his rent or his mortgage without my help. If you are already doing that without my help, I am an asset. I'm not going to come into your life, upgrade your life, make your life better, inspire you, do a bunch, pour into you, and I got to help you pay your fucking bills, because that's basically what it is. We not fresh out of college. It's not given that. We're all grown. At this day and age, every grown adult should be able to pay his own mortgage or his own rent. I am not moving with a man and I have to help him pay rent or mortgage, because he should be able to do that with his eyes closed by himself. This is not me saying that I will not contribute to the household. My mere presence is a contribution. However, if he cannot pay the overhead on his own comfortably, I wish I would ever get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it. Because in situations like this happen. Look at this. He's trying to kick her out because she ain't coming up with her half of the rent. No thank you. No thank you. Yep, I'd rather stay single. Because guess what? I don't have to worry about nobody trying to fuck with me all day. I don't got to worry about nobody thinking I'm going to clean up behind them. I don't have to worry about nobody, trying to be all up in my business and get up in my pockets, because at the end of the day, clearly you struggling financially if you need me to help you pay your rent. That's just how I see it. It just is what it is. Or we don't have the same mindset, period.
Man, and let me see it. Stand on this shit.
What do you need to see?
It's my name involved, so obviously it's including me. Let me see what I'm included in. Let me see the paperwork. You don't have to hold it. I'm an adult. If you've included me in the situation, cool. Let me see what I'm included in. Like, I'm not asking for too much. Let me see it. Let me see it. I'm not asking you to prove anything. I'm asking you to let me see it.
So you can put it on social media?
I'm not, bruh.
This is so many jobs. And this man that I showed y'all before literally said, I could pay for a maid. I could pay for a sex worker. I could pay for companionship. So you recognize that what a woman does literally is labor, on top of rearing your children, on top of starting businesses, on top of taking care of you, and on top of going to work 40 plus hours a week. That's like 10 jobs in one. Y'all want slaves, and it's not giving that. Ain't no dick worth that much. I'm sorry.
Bruh, let me see the shit. Let me see where, like, bruh, you just want to have power.
I don't want to have power.
So show me what it is so I can see. Let me just see the paperwork. Let me just see the paperwork.
It says that you can't
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see the paperwork things. Let me see it so I can know how to protect myself. Because obviously you're not. So let me see the rules and regulations of the fucking restraining.
Yes, we should think highly of ourselves. More women should think highly of ourselves. We should, because a lot of men think so low of us that they unalive us every 4.5 hours. They do things like this when we don't come up with half of the rent, even though we helping to pay for everything and we picking up the slack when they're lacking, and they treat us terribly. We should think highly of ourselves. And I'm glad you do got a woman that's paying half the bills, because if that's what she wants to do, then let her do it. And that's why I always say get somebody else to do it. So people need to get a girl like your girl that's willing to do it, that's going to clean up behind a man, pay half of the bills. I hope you contribute to the household, because it's just not given. It don't give that. It really don't. It just don't. I think very highly of myself. I don't care. A man is not, that's not the end all be all. I'm not validated by that. If I was, I'd be married 20 times over. And that's just facts. Niggas are shallow. And you don't even got to be able to have a conversation and a man will fucking wife you. Like, come on.
So I'm not in a compromising situation. You just showed it to me.
And that's why I held it.
Show me what you was just about to text it to me. So I can
give you a
see
picture
it.
of the first page.
All right, guys. Well, you don't have to call the police. Then. Go ahead and call the police. If this is a fact, call the police. If this is what you want.
But she's telling him to call a popo. Like, this is so humiliating. This is so humiliating, y'all. Like, it really is, because I always tell y'all, these men lie to us. They make us feel like we're not worthy of what we want. Like, we have to settle for their funky asses. And I'm not doing that. It don't give that. It really don't. Like, I'd rather go out, get flued out, get cashed out, have me a good time, and don't have to worry about having conversations and being a fucking counselor and having to uplift. It don't give all of that. It really don't. I'm sorry. I don't get somebody else to do it. There's a man out there that will give you exactly what you want. Don't settle until you get what you want. Period. And fellas, if you want a slave, there's a woman out there that's willing to do that too. But look at this. And this is what I always tell y'all, because they be like, oh, feminine, friendly. Oh, y'all don't look a certain way. Y'all not doing this and that. Look at this. I always reference my 600-pound life. And y'all know that. Y'all know I do. Let me show y'all a clip. Look at this.
Butter bread. I met Bianca on a gastric sleeve chat. Both of us just had the surgery. Mine was real complicated. I suffered a lot. And she was there to comfort me, and we talked a lot.
Monte was funny and caring, and that's what attracted me to him.
When we first got together, Bianca was pretty plump, got smaller and smaller. Then she gave me a baby, and now she's back plump. And she gave up her weight loss journey to have a child. So
you see how he values the fact that she gave him a baby and sacrificed her weight loss journey? It's not that easy for everybody to just bounce back after a baby or to just have the motivation. Postpartum and all of that is a real thing. The fact that he acknowledges that.
she sacrificed herself.
I got pregnant with my daughter and started back picking up bad habits. So that's when I started back drinking sodas and eating chips. And because of that, I gained all the weight back I lost. So now I'm back to being around 600 pounds. And let me get about 4 or 5 toasts. Stop the antics, please, and just come out with my stuff.
Yeah, I know you want to put in hot sauce too.
No, I don't want no hot sauce. I want ranch.
You want ranch? Hold on.
The worst part is that my weight makes me less of a mom. And it's just hard because I'm not able to walk much. My weight.
I can't play all of this because I don't want to get a copyright, but I just wanted y'all to see that that woman cannot get up. That woman weighs 600 pounds. That's almost a ton. And this is not me trying to be funny. She's laying on the couch. She can't move. She can't bathe herself. She can't rear her children. She can't raise her children. But she got a fucking man. So get. She got a man that's making her 25 packs of goddamn sausages, a whole fucking pound of spaghetti, fucking 25 slices of butter bread. She got her man. So don't let them fucking scam you and dupe you into thinking if you don't settle, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, if you don't look like this, then you can't get a man because it's a motherfucking scam. Sis got her motherfucking man. She's sitting her big 600-pound ass on the couch. Can't move. Can't move. He got to clean up under them robes. She can't move. And she got her motherfucking man that's doing it. Cooking for her, raising the kids, and every goddamn thing. Now, if I'm lying, I'm flying. That's why I be telling y'all they will scam you to fuck. Scam likely. It's giving scam likely. It's giving scam likely. He cooks every single meal. He does the grocery shopping. He works. She cannot even get up to go to the goddamn bathroom by herself. And she got her a man. I told y'all a man is the easiest thing to get. Don't let them lie to you. They lie like a Persian rug. They lie like a Persian rug. They lie. And he respected and appreciated the fact that she gave life, which is a miracle. She gave him a baby. You heard how he said it? She gave me a baby. She helped his legacy. Man. Men know. They know. They act like they don't know. You can get somebody to love on you the way that you want to be loved on. You can. You can. Speaking of this, girl. Speaking of this. Now we about to get into the random man and ATL. This girl, right? So she's a preference. Her name is Morgan. I believe she's like maybe 23 or 24 now. She met this guy. She's from like Michigan. She met this guy in Atlanta. She said that she used to see him and she used to be like on alert because he would like have a pit bull and she didn't know what to think. And, you know, she just used to be like, what's going on here? And, you know, who is this man that I would see like every time I came home from work? Like he would be like in her apartment complex for the most part. And she started to like him. He wasn't a type. He was like a dope boy or whatever the case may be. And she was like a Lily, you know, a biracial preference girl that felt like her looks was just going to make her, you know, do what it do or whatever. And so we're going to get into the story. I'm going to play y'all. So she got a bunch of different parts, but I'm going to try to put in chronological order the way that I feel like y'all could follow like the story. I don't know if y'all heard of this already, but let me get into this. So this is part 2 of her explaining how she met him. But it makes sense because it kind of sums up what she said in part 1, too. So let's go to that. Oh, wait, let me show the screen. Okay, shouts out to Morgan Bailey.
All right, part 2 on how I became a single mom at 22. Or no, yeah, I was 22. Oh my God. So yeah, so you guys know how he left. He went back to Georgia. He moved in with his ex-girlfriend, whatever. But let's backtrack to the day that he left. And I'm gonna make her a bottle while we're doing this because she's about to go to sleep. Sad, about to go to sleep because it's 7:30 and that's my bedtime. But yeah, so he left. He left all his shit. Like I said, he left his whole life behind, his clothes, his shoes. He left his kid. He left me.
So, okay. Basically, once she found out she was pregnant, it was him that convinced her to move back to Michigan because he was like, you know, you're going to need more help with the baby more than, we could probably do on our own. So let's move back to Michigan and you'll be closer to your parents so you can have the help that you need. But I feel like he did this for a different reason. I'm going to tell y'all why.
I thought we were like gonna get married or whatever, but I think that when I got like pregnant, I became unattracted to him. And then I ended up like having to take some time off towards the end of my pregnancy. So I like wasn't making any money or anything, so I was like useless to him at that point, I guess. I don't really know. And then I had an emergency C-section. So when I had that emergency C-section, I know he didn't like my body. So hence why I feel like he was depressed, because I just went from being like happy, silly, little old me to, I don't know, I was just like so sad and depressed.
So disappointing though, because even now she's still defending this man, even though he left her. Did she get to that part yet? But she's still defending him. Oh, it's because I was depressed. It was because I had a C-section. It was because my body was different. It was because I don't think he was still that attracted to me. She's still defending him. It's like not even a conscious thing that we do this with men. We make excuses and we coddle. It's really sad when you're on the outside looking in and when you gain clarity, as I have, and you can see a little better. It's just like, damn, this is really how we be out here. And I told y'all, I done been to the ghetto toxic circus. I will never sit up here and act like I ain't never been to the ghetto toxic circus. But this girl, this is a lot. This is a lot.
But I was like getting there. I was like slowly like getting my life back together and back on track, and coming out of postpartum. So I was a month postpartum, and she was 30 days old when he decided to leave. He literally just basically got on the phone with his mom, and she was just telling him, like, think you're still hung up on your ex. I think this is why you and Morgan won't work out, and da-da-da-da-da. And he, literally, the day he left, he would not look at me, you guys. Like, I this is so embarrassing to say, but I dropped to my knees begging him to stay because I was so scared. I had only been a mom for 30 days. I was straight out of a C-section, so I couldn't even, like, move around. Yeah, it was so bad. Yeah, so he just left, like, and I remember I probably called him like 80 times before he hit Ohio, okay? Yeah, I think he was like blocking me like most of the times, so I just had no contact with him for most of the drive there, which really sucked because I was like sitting in my room like literally like, should I die now? But no, that's not the answer. That's not the answer. Don't do that. Yeah, so I stayed in my room for like 3 weeks. I lost a lot of weight. He sent me flowers on my birthday, which is kind of like an asshole thing to me, because he literally moved in with his ex on the same day that he sent me flowers. Saying, yeah, that was rude. She's like, girl, hurry up. Here, Gigi, you want your bottle? She's going to go to sleep after this. Say, I can grab my own bottle and go to sleep.
That little baby is so cute. Side note, she is adorable. But y'all hear this? He left her. And his mother is a scrub the ground ass ninja too. Because why would his mother encourage him to leave his baby and his girlfriend at the time they were together 30 days postpartum? What type of mother convinces her son to be a fucking bandit? It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, I'm disgusted. This man, shame on this man. Like, seriously, shame on him. And we're going to pull him up because they found him, because everybody was trying to figure out who is this man. But let me show y'all this, because this is where it gets into the baby mamas. I saw somebody say that he has 6 baby mamas. She didn't even know that he has 6 baby mamas. She didn't even know. They will lie. They lie. And they say, choose. You should have picked better. You should have picked better. You picked wrong. You picked wrong. Your discernment off. What happened to your intuition? Bitch, these they lie. They lie real bad. Real bad. They lie. Mia, what is going on? Who is you liking up in this chat, girl? Y'all is funny. Shouts out to Morgan once again.
So this is where the story gets a little bit messy, y'all. So he doesn't have 1 baby mom. He doesn't have 2 baby moms. He doesn't have 3 baby moms. When Summer Walker made 4th baby mama, I was like, oh my God, she made a song about me. No, she didn't, because he doesn't have 5 baby moms. He has 6 baby moms that I know about, at least.
6.
But I didn't know that, so don't drag me. I just, but if somebody does want to make 6 baby mama song, I'll give you some good inspiration for it. Okay. So this is where the story gets a little bit.
And she didn't know, y'all. She did not know that he had 6 baby mothers. Like, y'all. So look, now this is where it's tricky, because these women that are multiracial, that are ambiguous, that are biracial, they feel like they're going to be the change. They think that their looks is going to make these scrub the ground ninjas change, when it does not. Cynthia G say all the time, you get the same black man. You're going to get the same scrub the ground. He's going to be the same. Might even treat you worse, because they do be, they be having a little discrimination, a little prejudice against you because they feel oppressed by your daddy in them. So be even a little worse.
Sure, Maya. I'd love to answer your question because I have time today.
Somebody said, can you answer our question, though? What about him having all those baby mothers / kids makes you think you were superior and we're going to be the wife? She claimed she didn't know he had all of these baby mothers. That's what she claimed. So listen to what she got to say.
Please answer our question. What about him having all those baby moms and kids made you think you were going to be superior and you were going to be the wife? Do you ever just think her face card doesn't decline? That's why. But anyways, that's not even what I was thinking.
You heard it. But she do think that deep down inside, because she said, because she just thinks her face card doesn't decline. Basically saying, because I'm cute and I probably look better than all his other baby mothers. Guys cheated on Beyonce and them. Looks don't keep a man around. A man got to be ready to just clank and be monogamous with one woman. That's just period. It does not matter what you look like. Beyonce literally got cheated on. It don't got nothing to do with looks. Rihanna got cheated on by Chris Brown. Like, it does not have anything to do with looks or money or nothing. It's just whether the man has discipline or not, and whether he's in a space in his life when he's ready to actually lock in with one woman. Because there's lots of men that are married to women that they are not in love with. And I know, because I've had people tell me stuff like that, and we see stuff on the internet. A man does not have to love you to marry you. You're what he needs. You're gonna be a cute little servant, babe. You're gonna be in the house and out the way. You don't fuck with his ego. You stroke it. You don't fuck with his insecurities. You're safe. And he's just ready. He's tired. He's ready. He needs some stability. He wants some security. And you just so happen to be the bitch that was around that was the most suitable for what he needed. It really be given that. Women be swearing, it's because my coochie is the bomb, because my head game is crazy. Girl, bye.
I was pregnant, knocked up, had a kid inside of me, and I get a notification, ding, ding, ding. Swipe it, open it up, and somebody sent me a picture of him at a baby shower. Not just at a baby shower, at his baby shower with another girl who he had pregnant at the same time as me and came home to me that night. I checked our messages. When I asked him where he was at,
he ain't sure. He went to his baby shower while she's currently pregnant with her baby, while she was. And she said where you was at, and he said, I was with my family. Listen to this.
And what he was doing that day, he said he was with his family. I thought he meant his mom, not his whole family that he created. Anyways, men never shock me. One thing about the random man in Atlanta, he created a monster. Nobody could ever break me. Like, so ask questions. Don't care. Sure.
That poor girl. She gonna learn today. You come over this way. A lot of them is one and the same. It don't matter what you look like. You could be the baddest, hottest bitch smoking. It don't matter. A lot of them are the same. A lot of them gonna have you scrubbing the ground. A lot of them is gonna make you a 6 baby mama, and you not even gonna know. I done dealt with guys that I did not know had as many kids as they had, and I dealt with a guy that I did not know had kids at all, because they lie like a Persian rug. They will lie in your face, and then everybody sitting up here acting like it's your fault because now you in love, or you know you don't even. You already got a bond and a connection with this person, so it makes it harder for you to sever that tie because it's like, whoa, like. Your mind and your logic has to catch up with your heart and your fucking coochie. Your heart is attached to your coochie. That's why I be telling y'all, you give out a little bit of, you don't be giving these niggas no pussy. You give out a little bit of coochie, all right? Because that's how you protect your heart. Let somebody really fuck you, you're going to be in love. It just is what it is. Don't let nobody fuck you like that. I'm telling you. Do not be giving out no pussy to these niggas. I'm telling y'all, you there's a smidge of coochie. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I think I did a video on it. If y'all want me to do another one on the differences between giving out some pussy and some coochie, I will gladly do that for y'all because I got y'all, because y'all my day ones, because we in it to win it and we in it together. And we not going to keep looking the fuck crazy going back and forth to the ghetto toxic circus out here crying, broke, busted, and disgusted over these scruffy brown ass ninjas. We just not going to keep doing that, all right? One band, one motherfucking sound. Now let's go on to the next one. So they found him, y'all. And this is him. And look at what he tried to have to say. First of all, look at how he looked. And just the whole thing, I was like, oh my God. But it be like that. It be the guys that you don't, that's not your type, that you won't expect. But you really let them, like, and then you spend a bunch of time with them. And then now you be like, oh my God, I think I'm in love. He ain't even my type in real life. I don't even know that I like him like that, but why do I feel some type of way? I'm telling y'all, sex is it could be very dangerous, especially if he hitting that thing right. Girl, don't be letting these niggas fuck you like that. He is. Oh, hey, Thrift Queen. What's up, boo? He really is. He really is. He's very tacky looking. It's nothing about him that's screaming like, it's crazy, y'all. We be going through so much at the hands of these guys that don't even be fucking hot like that. Like, really. Look at this. Look at it. What? Now listen to all of his excuses. And he got the nerve to have on a shirt that says, Daddy to the birthday girl. Like, he really trolling her. And he's, so currently, she's in Michigan and he's back because he left her. He's back in Atlanta with his baby mother that he been had that she didn't know about, that just had his baby. So he got a 1-year-old baby, and her baby, Gianna, is 7 months, I believe. Straight bandit behavior. Straight struggles.
So, I see a lot of you guys are very in tune with what we have going on. It must mean you ain't got shit to do with your life, right? But a lot of you people in America, you try to point the bad finger at somebody but don't know all the gist to it or all the facts. It's just you know, you hear something, find something, you follow, you know, dick ride. I'm a black male who overcame a lot of shit. When Morgan met me, I was not the guy that I became today. Yes, I struggled raising all my different kids because I never knew how to. That don't make me less of a man. What makes me a man is providing and trying and doing different ways to provide for them. I'm in college. Have my own concrete company, stamped, licensed. my own clothing line and a little kids line for all my kids called Born Heart.
Not him saying he got a kid clothing line for all 6 of his kids. Get the Lord.
You guys will see it very soon. So I'm loving the energy because
you loving the energy that you is a deadbeat father that left, that had 2 women pregnant, that's dicking and dodging all around town. Yo, these men have no, oh my God. It's this, I'm disgusted.
I told Morgan that it would come to this, that, you know, you guys were going to come my way to find out who I was. So, yeah, you're going to say this, you're going to say that. But one thing I'm going to stand on is I'm a man. And
you're a male. But this don't strike me as man behavior. It's given immature. It's given little boy. It's given fuck boy. It's given bandit. It's given scrub the ground. It's not given anything that would be considered a stand-up man, in my opinion. It's just really not. Because you lied to that girl. You didn't even tell her that you had another woman pregnant at the same time. You ain't shit.
Any person that has multiple baby moms, that's a male, they're going to feel me when I say this. You deal with a lot of friction with the baby moms, dealing with emotions.
Yeah. Of course you're going to blame the women. Like, what are you talking, bro?
Y'all can call it postpartum. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I wasn't happy.
I wasn't happy. And he got the nerve to be arrogant. Like, everything is about him. They be so selfish and self-centered. That's why I always say we got to decenter men. Because they damn sure don't censor us.
And yes, I miss my daughter and I regret leaving my child every day. But that's why I bust my ass and I have a career where I can provide for all my kids. So a lot of you people need to just, you know, focus on your life, you know, not worry about Gigi. I got Gigi, you know. I just want to know why she spends so much time lying and talking about our life instead of promoting a positive message of a strong mother.
What is she lying about? She literally said that you left her 30 days postpartum and you had another baby and you literally did. How is that a lie? How is that a lie? Where did she lie at? I'm confused. She did not lie. Yes, he's gaslighting us with the shirt. Whoever Kelsey is, yes. But how is that a lie? And why he keep licking his lips?
I think she is a great mother. She's going to be an awesome mother. I hate that it's so important to you guys to find out what's going on, but know the facts. You know, she can't just be telling all the truth, you know. Yes, I have multiple kids. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, it's difficult. I learn a new thing every day. I don't think none of you guys behind that phone or behind a computer, laptop, whatever you're on, you're no different. You have flaws. I'm pretty sure.
But what is she lying about? You have not said not one thing that she lied about. And why is your hair not cut? I can't.
Sure, we got somebody that can tell us a shit ton about you. You know, so I'm thankful for all the engagement because you guys are gonna see who I am. I ain't really got too much of nothing to talk about. It's fun trolling a little bit, shoot my shit back because I have.
But not him really being happy because he's trying to get clout. Like, this is wild.
I have receipts just like she does. And the car issue, that I left in February. I used that card probably maybe 3 weeks, and keep in mind.
Oh, this is when she, okay, so let's stop here. This is 3:46. I want to see what she had to say because it sounds like he's responding to this video that I have. Listen to this. Hold up. He said the car issue. So he was driving her car. Yo, he was really a scrub the ground ass ninja, y'all. He was driving her car, not paying no bills. This is why I don't believe in that 50-50. Get the fuck and get somebody else to do it. Because these guys, they will use you in a fucking heartbeat. They will use you up and then discard you and embarrass you and humiliate you. Listen to this.
Good morning, y'all. I have time today, so there's nothing that I hate worse than a liar. So let me shut this down real fast. I have like 3 things to comment on about the video that he posted of me today. First off, yeah, I am a bitter baby mom. Anybody would be a bitter baby mom if you literally just had a C-section 30 days ago and you moved up to Michigan because that's what your boyfriend wanted to do. And then he leaves you with a C-section and his baby to take care of, and then moves in with his ex-girlfriend on your birthday, which is also Valentine's Day. But yeah, sends you a bouquet of flowers as if that's going to make everything better. Second, he proceeds to call me just a 23-year-old little girl. I told you guys he's always tried to little girl me. One thing he wasn't little girling me about was when I was paying the bills, I put a roof over his head because he didn't have enough credit to do so. I wasn't just a 23-year-old girl when I was cooking for him, cleaning for him, doing his laundry, literally doing everything. Wasn't a 23-year-old girl when he was riding around in my 2021 truck in 2021 because he couldn't afford to keep his car payment on, and they were turning off his car payment every single day after his payment was due. Also wasn't calling me a 23-year-old girl when I was paying his payment so that he could ride around the city. He then goes on to say that it's just so hard to raise a kid with all these baby mamas who are just so bitter. I literally have never stopped you from seeing your daughter. That's the funny part about it. You can come back to Michigan and see her anytime. I'm not catching a flight and taking her 12 hours down the road alone as a 23-year-old little single baby mom. I don't think you understand how hard that would be. And the last thing, no, nobody's bitter that you're with your girlfriend. I would be bitter if I was her because you literally have been talking to this girl and dating on and off for 10 years now, you call. Yet you've literally had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 kids on her. And she's known about every single one of them on the way and has stuck by your side. That's a little bit embarrassing. Honestly, I wouldn't want that rep. If somebody has 6 kids with me, it's not giving they want to be with me and love me. But that's up to her. Couldn't be me, though. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
This is crazy. So the woman he had the baby with ain't even his girlfriend? What is it giving? Y'all, you see, this is what they want. They want us to struggle and get it through the motherfucking mud and be a ride or die and let them do whatever they want. Let them cheat in peace. And don't have no standards. Don't have no expectations. Pay half the bills. Pay half the rent. Let them drive our car. Let them have kids all over the goddamn town. Let them dick and dodge. They don't do none of the domestic work. We cleaning up, doing every goddamn thing. And yet, but in this case, she was paying all of the bills, paying his car note, letting him drive her car. It's giving baby boy. It's giving Jody. It's giving Yvette and Jody. Because what? I wish I would. I wish I would. I really wish I would. This is ridiculous. Now, let's finish hearing what he got to say. And then I'm going to see what y'all talking about, and then we're going to skedaddle. This is crazy. At 23, god damn. My mother would have been like, I'm coming to get you. I don't know what you got going on. You paying what? Oh, especially my father. My father, yeah, I should have said my father. My father would have been like, I'm coming to get you.
And the car issue, that I left in February. I used that car probably maybe 3 weeks. And keep in mind, I was sending the money to it, so it didn't make a fuck difference. She still has my trailer there, my shirt press, a lot of my shit. And that truck she's speaking on, okay. All right. Who paid it? And the insurance. Also, her parents were helping her as well. She's very spoiled.
She's very spoiled, but so are you. Because you still got a woman that's sticking beside you after you had 6 kids. And you have this young girl paying your way for however long y'all was dealing with each other. This is ridiculous.
Even when she went down and without a job, nobody wants to talk about this. I paid all the bills, you know?
You paid all the bills. You is a lie because she met you while she was already living there. She didn't go down. He lying. I don't believe him. He's just trying to save face now. He pulling shit out his ass.
Morgan was good to me when we were together. I will not take that from her. It got icky towards the end. And again, in my post, you're not.
It got icky towards the end. It got icky after she had your baby. This is why I say gatekeep the womb. Gatekeep the womb and gatekeep your pH balance, sis.
Entitled to have to stay with the parent because you and her are not working out because of the kid. And I get it. You know, y'all think Morgan's just this pretty beautiful woman, which she is, but it's plenty of them out here. And also, you can't go off the looks. I like the inside about a person. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the inside of their womb. That's why you keep making babies all over the goddamn place.
Bash Morgan to show some of the messages she said about my other kids, or about me trying to be a father to all my kids. Morgan just wanted me to be a father to Gianna, and that's just not possible. So that's story time. I'm working on my body, get it back right, because you guys are here now. So I actually got depressed, leaving her and my kid. Nobody talks about that. They always go for the woman side, but me.
Are you what? Y'all. I cannot stand I don't even know him, and I can't stand him.
Didn't have a say so in depression or
she just had a whole baby out of her body, and you sitting up here making it about you. This is disgusting.
Not even just depression, emotions, a lot of shit, but we don't care about that shit. Like, I'm not emotional. I don't give a fuck. I'm just more of just stating the facts. Like, you're not going to tell me I bust my ass 13, 14 hours a day to send you some money for my kid, and I'm a deadbeat. And to my other baby mothers, I'm constantly working on trying to get past the emotional barrier of, oh, you did it with somebody else. So somebody got to feel me here. Some women just don't want to see you do the shit that they wanted to do with you. They don't want to see you doing it with anybody else. So,
bro, why would you just have unprotected sex all over the goddamn what? Men are y'all.
That's a fact. And I'm nobody. I ain't no Chris Brown ass nigga, I'm me. I'm Jaquan. So that's my feed for you guys today, and I'm done with it. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up with a positive message. Keep working out, keep being focused. She took all the shots, and I'm done taking them.
Yo, this man really trying to build his platform off of being a deadbeat fucking dad. Is this where we are? Is this the state of our community? Is this y'all's king? Is this y'all's leader? Is this y'all's head of the household? Is this y'all's pillar of the community? Like what? No motherfucking coof, no decorum, no class, no tact, no respect, no responsibility, no pride, nothing. It's disgusting. Irresponsible and risky. Yep, Lachey, you ain't never lie. Yep, Jaquan. I'm Jaquan. Yeah, we know, sir. We could tell. Hey, Norris, what's up, boo? Yes, trash. Yes. And he's still young, too. It's that part. It's that part. Oh, congratulations. Make sure y'all go and follow Norris. Get him to 2,000 subscribers. Trash. Sadly, this is a vivid reminder for us to protect our wombs. Yes. Yes. Gatekeeping essentials. Because at the end of the day, he acting like somebody put him in these positions. Sir, you are the one that went and shot all of these girls' clubs up. And I don't think men even give a damn because they don't carry the actual baby. They're not cultivating a life inside of their body. Having a man's DNA running all up and through you, that creates something, I'm sure, that is otherworldly. It makes it even harder for you to detach and to come to grips with the fact that he just discards you like you a piece of trash. That's crazy. I'm not doing it. Honestly, it makes me feel like I don't ever want to have children. Men, this is very scary out here. It's dangerous out here. You really don't know who you get in the bed with. And they lie like a Persian rug. They swear that you're supposed to vet and you're supposed to do better at choosing. She did not even know he had all of these kids. She did not know that he got out of her bed and went to another woman's baby shower and came back and got in her bed. She didn't know. She did not know. She did not know. It's scary. I'm gonna drop this for a little bit. If anybody want to come up, y'all can. Since I didn't come, y'all didn't see me yesterday. Most of them don't. They don't give a damn. But yet we're always blamed. The parent that stays gets the blame. See how he's blaming her? Oh, it was hard. I was depressed. She out here making up lies about me. Sir, you never said not one thing that she lied about. What did she lie about? She didn't even name him. She was calling him random man from Atlanta. He wanted clout so bad that he's the one that put his reputation on the line and came out and said, it's me. We wouldn't have known who it was him. She never named that man. She never said his name is Jaquan. She never posted a picture of him. He just cannot stand to see her moving on, capitalizing, and turning her pain into profit. They cannot stand it. They want you to be down in the dumps. They want you to be broke, busted, and disgusted. They want you to be depressed. He hates the fact that she was able to capitalize off of this without even naming him. Never even once said his name. You know that burns him, shredded his ego. I will make it beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, but whoever I have a baby, first of all, if I have a baby, it's going to be for me. I don't believe in women having children for men. I just don't. I do not believe in that. And I wouldn't care if I was married, head over heels in love. I do want to have a love child if I ever have a kid. You know, my plan is to be in love with who I have a kid with. However, it will not be for that man. It will not be for his legacy. It will be because I want to be a mother. Because at the end of the day, men, they could leave, they could divorce you, they could tell you, bitch, fuck you, you ain't shit, and you will never hear from them again. They could pass away. Anything could happen. But guess what? Majority of the time, women is the primary caretaker of a child. So that's going to always be your responsibility over the dads. And a lot of women are married single mothers. And raising children is not a cakewalk. I see, and I'll be like, damn, I helped to raise children. And I'll be like, yo, this is crazy. Like, it's a lot. Hey, Boo.
Hey, Bookie.
Who you up in the chat? I see you. You're going back and
There. That was one of them real pill dudes.
Oh, God. He could come on over.
Little red pill comment. Boy, bye. Don't nobody want you. Boy, bye. Boy, what? Bye. Bye. Good night. Like
everybody's welcome as long as they ain't saying nothing too crazy.
No, he wasn't. He was just, you know, being a red pill. So anyway, my condolences to you, darling. First off.
Thank
you know what the sad part is? That girl's story is a lot of women's story. It's so sad. Like, it hurt my whole soul. It's like, I was thinking about it in the comments. Like, it's really a lot of women's story. We always get caught scrubbing the ground. It's like no way around it. Like, okay, you had the best guy, and then the next thing you know, he turned around and they switch on you when they get pregnant. I had like on a personal note, I had where it was the baby father, everything was cool. This dude talking about it's 50% for me, and then you give the rest to this, and then you got. I said, well, when do I have time for myself? This the baby you wanted, and they switch up and they nasty. And no, we not dumbing ourselves down, Mr. No Name, Mr. Red Pill. We not doing it. We're gonna think highly of ourselves, especially us melanated women. That is what we're going to do. Thank you, Love Jones, for lighting the fire underneath of all of your supporters. Because
hello, you froze a little bit. What happened? Oh no. Wait, let me remove and then add you right back. I don't know what happened. Hello? I don't know what happened, Mia. Oh, okay.
Am I back? It's been some weird internet issues. They was doing some shooting around here, and copters are everywhere, and it seemed to break up the signal. But we need to think more highly of ourselves. I mean, for real, because it's like Black people as a whole, we're gonna have an issue if we don't. And it has to start with the women. Unfortunately, we have to lead the movement. Like, we gonna do it.
We do.
Who gonna do it?
We've been tricked into thinking lowly of ourselves, and that's why our men is out here acting crazy and not having no respect and disrespecting us for other groups of women because we've allowed it.
Yeah, for too long. For too long. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I know you're going through what you're going through. Thank you for coming and blessing with your presence, sis.
Thank you.
It's good.
All right. Bye. Hi, can't do it.
Hey, Love Jones. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. But I feel like it really does start with our girls, just like the last speaker said. It really does start with our girls. As a mom, I have 3 girls, all under the age of 10. And yeah, all, Brooklyn and all that. Yeah. So anyway, and I see firsthand just how, they're developing and just how media is working to just like, I feel like there's a lot of conditioning that's happening in our communities and stuff like that and been happening. And even with the Barbie movie that came out, like, why would that cause outrage? It's so stupid. It's so hideously stupid. And that really tells us what the overall agenda is. I was even watching this documentary on Netflix called Happy Smiling People or something like that has to do with the you remember that family that was on TLC with all the children. They had like 20 children, the white families.
The Duggars.
Right, right. And they were talking about just how like that whole, their whole basis, their whole type of Christianity is literally like, they homeschool their children and their children aren't allowed to watch anything else. And basically they have these tapes that remade history and, how the woman is supposed, they don't even teach the girls things. And it's everything. It just showed me that that's a microcosm of what's going on in our world. Our girls, if our girls knew that they were someone that you don't need to be attached to a man to have a dream, all fairy tales end with you with the man, and it's ridiculous that it has to be more to life than that, and there is. And until we get that out of our heads that there's a standard version of what a dream is supposed to look like, none of us will be able to imagine anything more, especially with media giving us a prototype of what femininity is, of what what you should yearn for as a woman. That's a problem. And if I even feel like in our communities as little Black girls, like we should have teachings of like, to strengthen us and let us know, hey, you see this in the media, but this is not where your worth comes from. We need to know about how boys are being taught and what the tendencies boys have and what can happen in our lives. Like, why aren't there little videos that we create? How in HR, when you get a new job and HR shows that this is what can happen if you get sexual harassment, this is what can happen if you end up with an F word, this is what can happen if the boy act like he all nice and stuff like that, he'll do anything to win you over. And then once you start feeding into that, you turn into baloney. Yeah. So it's like, what's going on? Why can't we do something like that for each other? Why aren't we coming together? What's up with the women?
We doing it now.
We doing it now. Well, thank you, Love Jones. I don't want to take any more of your time, but thank you.
Of course. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
I love that. And this is why I'm always talking about decentering men. Always. Because at the end of the day, they don't center us. They don't value us. They don't see the value in what I don't even like the term bring to the table. Because at the end of the day, without a woman, without a womb, none of us would be here. That in itself is magic. That in itself is alchemy. We literally create organs. We create limbs. We create all of that in our bodies. Our bodies is a vessel that ushers in. Our wombs is a portal that ushers new souls into this physical plane. And I'm not going to sit back and just allow people to devalue that and make it seem like it doesn't mean anything. Because without a motherfucking coochie, none of us would be here. Point blank, period. I don't argue with you. Like, and me even saying argue with your mother. Without your mother, you wouldn't be here. none of us would be here without a womb. No matter which way you want to flip it and reverse it like a Missy Elliott song, it is what it is. It is what it is. What you said, boo? Okay. I've lived with several men. However, the only name on the lease was mine. When the last relationship was over, he was looking for a place to live. And regardless, he paid the bills. Yeah. Okay, what you say? Because most don't want to see others do better than them. And you know, when I was saying like it's starting now and it's happening with us, because we have so much in the palm of our hands to build a platform. And this is why I wanted to do this show. Because I want to talk, I don't want to. I talk about things like this. Of course, we get into celebrity gossip. We talk about spirituality. I wanted to embody and encompass all of who I am, because I know I am not the only person out here like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only, my struggles, the things that I've experienced is not exclusive to me. What you've experienced is not exclusive to you. If you look to the person on the left of you, if you look to the person on the right of you, you will always find a common thread, especially with melanin-rich women. So I want us to be honest with each other. I want us to have conversations, and I want us to really be expressive and feel like we have a safe space. And I would love to eventually, I have a lot of things that I see this brand growing into. I want to do sister circles. Like I have a lot of things. And also like stuff for younger children. Absolutely. Of course it would be censored. I wouldn't be cussing like a sailor. Y'all, we already know that. But it's just so many different avenues of where this could go. And our generations, I'm a millennial. Underneath us, what is it, Gen Z? Those Gen Z is a little all different. I don't know how. So we I don't know. But yeah, because these kids, they crazy as hell. But at the end of the day, we're waking up. We're not allowing, people to punch down on us as much. We're standing up for ourselves. We're finding our voices. And we're loving ourselves more. Literally, we're elevating, we're leveling up, we're nicer to each other. We work together more than we ever did before. We're not our aunties and our grandmothers or our mothers. We're not laying down and taking it as readily. And this is why we have so much pushback and so much resentment toward us and so many think pieces and the manosphere and the red pill, is because women are waking up and we are reclaiming our power that we've given away, because that's how we've been socialized to operate. But now we're looking around and smelling the motherfucking kombucha and be like, hold up, this shit don't make no sense. Somebody lied, it's a scam. And that's where we gonna leave it. I love y'all down to the ground. Y'all my day ones. We gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep elevating. You are her. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your fucking face, all right? Don't do it. Take your power back. Reclaim your throne. You got this. Whatever you want, you can see it, you can achieve it. The world is your stage. Y'all are everything, everything, everything. The love that y'all poured into me yesterday, I appreciate it so, so much. I really, really do. Like, we're going to keep going. We are going to continue to elevate. And I will see you all mañana. I hope that y'all have sweet dreams, okay? So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye. For now, until we meet again. Bye, love bugs. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I love y'all down to the ground. Bye. Bye, Coco. Bye, Norris. Bye, Majestic. Bye, Mia. Bye, Kenneth. Bye, Miss Yoshi. Bye, She. Bye, Ava. Bye, Lachey. See you guys later. Lovely D. Yes. Stars above the Emerald Forest. Oh, yes. If I miss anybody, y'all know y'all my day ones. You too, Prom, even though you be trolling. The Diva, Merly. Did I miss anybody? Michelle. For Yobi, Pretty RJ, Sasha. I will see you guys soon. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe and share, because I know you care. Later.